Alrighty, YouTube. So I was just about to go to bed because I'm all night watching the King of the Table event, commentating it, as you can probably tell from my voice. But I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I had to go for a walk. So, what next for Larry? What does this mean for Larry Wheels? Really, really interesting place for Larry to be. First things first, I want to say, look, Larry, I take my hat off to you, man. Literally. There we go. Take my hat off to you, Larry. What you've done for arm wrestling is nothing short of enormous. I really am grateful for that. And it's a very difficult place that you're at. 3 losses on the trot. And it's something that is going to be a challenge for you. Oh, sorry, just dodging traffic. It's something that's going to be a challenge for you as you move forward from here. It's not an easy place to be, being 3-0 as your career opening. And to be honest, it's tricky. It's tricky because Larry's such a big personality. In a marketing sense, in a YouTube sense, he commands such a significant audience. So he wants an opponent that matches that brand and that level and that feel. And the story. I mean, arm wrestling is about not only just competing, but entertainment as well for the fans. We want to find the good matches with the good personalities that make the sport beautiful. And Larry's done a great job of that so far. But Larry's down 3-0. And when I look at the match from Larry and Brandon that happened just a couple of hours ago, really highlighted a few things for me. Was that Larry's wrist flexion was strong enough to really get control of Brandon's pronator, but not once Brandon hit that King's move. And Larry it was just an inexperience in that Larry didn't know how to get around that problem. It showed that Larry didn't have the conditioning yet in his elbow to be able to transition to a flop press. I also saw that Larry wasn't able to effectively create traps or dead spaces, and in a table IQ situation where Brandon felt the need to actually take the lead. The thing about a King's move is it's a trap. When you're against the King's move and you've never pulled the King's move before, there's an urge that you feel to try to pin. You feel like there's this desire and this need almost to go for the pin. And it's usually a mistake. You really have to be more patient than you even expect when you're against a King's mover. And for Larry, in his situation, having never pulled a King's mover before in competition, this was a tough technical lesson and battle for him, because he got thrown against the rocks of the King's move, and he didn't know how to get around it. I didn't see any re-gripping or climbing, no adjustments. He kind of just tried the same thing a bunch of times, and he got tired. And I can understand that, and it's fair that he got tired, because once your wrist flexion is gone, there's nothing really more you can do. You can't really get it back. And without wrist flexion, Larry was in trouble. He didn't really have the top roll game in him. There was a few little hints of it, but not a lot. So Larry, tough place, man. Tough place. Well done. Good effort. Don't beat yourself up too much, because honestly, it was a tough one. It was a tough one. Tough style to defeat. To Brandon, I mean, well done to Brandon, but I'll do a specific review later, Brandon. But Larry, from here, man, where to from here is a tricky one, because I know you want the W. You want to win. And you want to also keep your brand, your promotion, King of the Table building. And so I love everything you're doing. Where to from here? For me, the answer really is tournament experience. Just need ready goes, man. Ready goes. I remember when I started arm wrestling, my first 3, 4, 5 years, my number one goal was to get more ready goes than anyone in Australia. And I did that for 5 years in a row. And that served me so well. I have more losses than anyone else in Australia. I have, I think, 157 losses or something like that. Official losses, that is, on my right arm. But that has turned me into the arm wrestler I am today. it's what turned John Brzenk into the arm wrestler he is. He traveled the world and arm wrestled more than anyone. So genuine ready goes, whether you get wins or losses. It's all you need. And so hopefully tournaments come about. But for King of the Table 3, I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard for me to pick an opponent. There was when I saw what you did to Chance Shaw, Larry, I was really confident and surprised and thought, oh man, I know how hard it is to turn Chance Shaw into a hook. And with what he did to Chance, I thought, man, he's strong. He's really strong. But now I don't know what was going on. I don't know if Chance was. I don't know how to read that anymore. I'm not sure if Chance was dodging, just being slightly easy. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense anymore. But maybe it's just that the conditioning, Larry's hand got gassed out hard against Brandon King's move. Brandon, obviously a strong human in his own right, by no means a weak human. So Larry's hand got gassed out. Yeah, it is what it is. But Larry, I don't know. I really don't know who to choose, who to recommend, or who you're going to choose for your next match. Like I said, a lot of people had said me. And I was quite intrigued by that thought when I saw what you did to Chance. But now I think I'd be a bad choice just for the style of arm wrestler I am. In terms of intricate movements and table IQ, it wouldn't go well. It'd be bad. So I don't want to see that. I want to see you progress and do well. So just get a million ready goes from here, and then pick your opponent. And I don't know, if you want an Aussie, I know a few that I reckon would be balanced. But anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on Larry. Where to from here? Well done, man. Like I said, I really appreciate everything you do for the sport. I love the promotion. I was really honoured to be able to commentate it. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to commentate on something as significant as that event. We had 5,000 live concurrent viewers at one point. Nearly 70,000 views total, with all playbacks included. So I really appreciate what you've done, Larry. Like I said, you're facilitating a career for me all the way over here. So anyway, guys, hope you're well. See you soon.